to be on our best behaviour as we enter what used to be a place of worship. The Monastery in Torquay is now a club where each week 600 clubbers descend to pay their respects to some of the biggest DJs in the country. And of course, the members only club, we're sorted, so follow me, but that's after saying a few Hail Marys. Sally Harris, who's the promoter here at Monastery. How are you doing, Sally?
Well, thank you.
Tell us a bit about this venue.
We've had it for about 3 years now. It's really the only all-night dance club in the southwest. We open at midnight or 11:30, go through till 7 every Saturday night.
Wasn't it a bit of a risk actually opening a venue that opened so late without alcohol as well?
Well, when we actually took over, it was already up and running.
Right.
But I think they'll prefer it because there's no alcohol, so we never had any trouble. You know, it doesn't matter what age they are, they come in and it doesn't matter what they're wearing or anything. No one bothers, just want to have a good time. So I think it works quite well.
It's a bit spooky in here,
isn't it? Yeah, we've got a few ghosts and ghoulies wandering around, but yeah, it's nice. Always a good atmosphere in here, though. So they're obviously happy ghosts in here.
I hear there's some dead bodies down underneath here, isn't there?
There's a crypt that you can go down through and in through the toilet.
There's some strange going-ons as well. Yeah. Tell us about those.
Doors opening. My other half actually came through into the bar and cups flew off the top. We come in, all the doors are open, but the alarms haven't gone off. Pieces of like wood move and things like that, you know.
I'm off.
But like I say, he's obviously happy because it's all like working all right at the moment, so it's not too bad. I think he must enjoy it.
Who's got the best response here so far?
I'd say Judge Jules. So we've got the 2 stages, and the DJs, as you'll see later on, they always look the other way, and then the clubbers on the dance floor are looking up towards them. And that's the only time I've ever seen them all turn around and actually face the altar.
Where do people come from to get here?
Everywhere, all over the country now. We've got 11,000 members altogether. And we get a regular lot who come up from Penzance every single week. We've got a load coming tonight from London, Wiltshire, Gloucestershire, everywhere.
Tell us about the Sunday services.
Yeah, we had the first one last year, which was really good. We had Judge Jules, Scott Bond, and all those lot down. We call it Sunday service because the only place to be on a Sunday is in church, isn't it? So, and it was good actually. Everyone enjoyed it. It was a real sort of party atmosphere. It was a lovely day as well. So they were all going out to the park, and then sort of all sitting out there and then coming back in. And it was a good day. Enjoyed it.
Now you've got a special event planned coming up soon for 5,000 people. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, hopefully it'll be in July. It'll be probably about 10 or 12 hours through the night, same sort of thing, but an all-nighter on a Saturday night. It's just outside Plymouth, so it'll be in one of these huge marquee things. So hopefully about 5,000 to 8,000, we think.
Mr. Darren Watts is a resident here. You learnt to DJ in the late 80s in Oslo. Which other countries did you visit?
I basically visited about 7 or 8 countries, working in different hotels and clubs, in different scenes, and got my experience there really. But I first, I really liked dance music from the house scene when it first took off in like 1986, 87 in Chicago. I wanted to learn to mix, and I got taught to mix and sort of practiced from there. Came back to the country and just got really into it in the early 90s. I love it.
Do you like to play up with the crowd?
Love it, absolutely. I respond off the crowd. It's a two-way thing. Entertainment is a two-way thing. You bounce off the crowd. What you do, how they respond, and it makes you better. So you just get into it. You just get dragged into it and sucked into it, and it's brilliant. I love it.
What's the crowd like here then?
Without a doubt, this has to be the best up for it crowd I've ever played to. They're just so knowledgeable as well. You work a lot of places, right, and you put in a good mix, and you might get a little bit of a cheer, a little bit of reaction, but you put in a wicked mix here, especially if it's a really good banging tune that they like, and they just cheer. They go mental.
You present the Drive Time show on Plymouth Sound. Is that chat, music, or a mixture of both?
Yeah, I do 2 shows. I do the drive time show, and I do a dance show on the weekend called Club 97, which I've done tonight, between 6 and 9. And I've done that for about 4.5 years now. And that's probably the most local show they've got on there, because we get local clubs involved. We go out recording with local clubs. And I actually come here sometimes and I record with somebody. And I've had Steve Thomas, Dom Fleming on the radio, and I'll record for about an hour and I actually go and play it out on mini-disc the following week. And we've got a big dance party on Plymouth Hoe coming up, which we're trying to set up with the Candy Store.
You got a date for it yet?
May 20th. We're trying to piece it all together at the moment, but it should be huge. Yeah, it's Plymouth Hoe. It's going to be really good. Yeah.
So what's the club scene like down here?
It's it depends where you go, really. There's not one. I mean, I'm from Exeter, which is about 20 miles from here, about 40 miles from Plymouth. There's not really a club scene in Exeter, sadly. Plymouth there is. Torquay there is, with here and Clare's, but not really Exeter. Probably because I live there, I don't know.
Get a few weirdos, don't you? But that's cool.
The best thing is everybody's always smiling and having a good time.
We go to work for, so we can come here at the end of the week.
The thing about no alcohol is you don't get any violence. There's never been any trouble here. It's absolutely safe. It's great. It's really good.
I've just met Priscilla tonight and the Cure waiting to come in. It's brilliant.
There's a lot of love in here. A lot of love. And if that's what it takes to come here, that's good enough for me.
This isn't open till 11:30, does it?
I travel quite a way, so usually come up about 10 o'clock, meet up with Joe, and then come on up here.
Stay till the end?
Yeah, definitely.
You walk out on a Sunday morning and the sun's shining and all the old people are out, because there's loads of old people in Torquay, and you walk down and they're all down walking the seafront and you come out and sit down there. It's great.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Bernie from Peyton.
Sorry?
From Peyton, yeah. Bernie from Peyton.
We're from Mid-Devon, Newton Abbot, Teignmouth.
My name's GT.
Penny Powell.
I mean, I don't usually spend any more than 20 quid.
20 quid in the club and then 100 quid on petrol.
Yeah, especially driving a Jag, yeah.
Driving a Jack.
Big car.
We can buy taxi. They don't serve alcohol here.
Now we can go for a few berries before.
I think the atmosphere is just so good that you don't actually need to drink. And I think people that drink just wouldn't fit in.
Me and Judge Jules, it was a secret. We weren't allowed to tell no one.
Go on, tell us more.
No, I was only joking.
Cross purposes, cross purposes. Well, we really didn't make this up.
What are the blokes like here?
Not as good as what they are in Bournemouth. Yeah, not as good as the
Not as good as the women.
Well, basically, I think they're spoiled for choice here.
They're the 3 main clubs. Venue, there's Clare's and then there's a Monastery. They're the 3 main clubs in Torquay.
Because I don't think there's any clubbing in Denmark.
Isn't this place haunted though?
Hey, they can haunt me till the cows come home. I'm still going to come here.
Do you know who's playing tonight then?
Savage. Well, yes, but really it's Steve Thomas at the moment. He's brilliant, yes. So I'm looking forward to Brandon Block coming.
It's probably Mike Cosford or Graham Gold.
John Fleming's really good. He seems to be playing really well.
I've done Cream,
If there was
Liverpool.
one down here.
So as long
How long did that take you?
It's about 6 or 7 hours on the train.
It's probably Mike Cosford, Graham Gold and Judge Jules. They're the best.
You here till the end?
Well, normally leave about 5 or 6. I've got to be up in the morning.
Do you stay till the end?
Try to. All depends.
So what happens here at 7:30? Is everybody still up for it?
Yeah, we're like still banging on. Oh no, don't close.
It's great sunny down here. It's going to be freezing up the rest of the country when it's over.
See ya from sunny Torquay! Let me introduce you to Anne Savage. How you doing, Anne?
Not so bad, thank you.
Your first residency was at the age of 19 in Italy. How did you get that?
Well, basically, me and my sister just packed our bags up and moved to Italy and just like knocked on the doors of all the clubs in Italy until like someone took us on, basically.
So this is DJs as well then?
No, we was actually working on the door at the time and then actually blagged my way into being a DJ.
Cool. Yeah. Your first UK residency was with Carl Cox at Angels in Burnley. What are your fondest memories of that time?
Yeah, I was kind of thrown in at the deep end those days. I mean, at the time, Carl Cox was playing sort of happy hardcore, and the whole scene was a lot more eclectic. It wasn't as sort of compartmented as it is today, and it was just fondest memories were just the energy and everyone sort of believing in the whole sort of dance music phenomenon that happened at that time.
You've played all over the world. What's your favourite country to play in?
Canada and possibly South Africa as well.
Yeah, you've got quite a big following in Canada, haven't you? Has anyone gone to like massive extremes to come over and talk to you?
Yeah, I mean, for instance, last night there were some people came over from Canada. I mean, obviously they were in England anyway, but they made the effort to travel from Nottingham to Manchester to come and see me play. So, yeah, it's really, really strange what happened over there. It was mainly because I was sort of one of the first female DJs ever to play out in Canada. How it all sort of happened, how I became so big. We'd never seen any female DJs before.
Last year and also the year before, you went on tour with Goldie, the Weather Girls, Grace Jones, and you played in front of thousands of people.
That was very strange. Like myself and Lisa Lashes played in front of 33,000 people, but the stranger thing was the fact that it was all part of this sort of massive, like a music thing, and there was the Weather Girls and Grace Jones, and we got to sit on the same sort of press panel one day, and I was just like, I felt how I don't deserve to be here with these people. These are like proper artists who I looked up to when I was growing up and stuff. So for me, that was definitely one of the high points in my career, to be like even actually spoke to on an equal as Grace Jones. You know what I mean? Because I grew up playing all her records. So yeah, it was wicked.
You record for Automatic Records and Tidy Tracks. What have you got going on at the moment?
I've got a new release coming out in April, the new Tidy Girls track. It's called I Need a Man.
Yeah,
and
don't we all?
And then also myself and Lisa Lashes, we've got our own label starting up in September, and we've got a new Sunday night starting in Birmingham together as well. That's what we're working on at the moment.
Where's that going to be and what's it called?
Well, the club's actually still being built at this point. It's the same people that designed Fabric are designing our club. So I think God's Kitchen are going to be in there on a Saturday, and me and Lisa are going to do the Sundays.
Do you think it's important to be able to develop your sound as music develops?
I'm constantly changing. If you'd have heard me like in '93, obviously I wasn't playing anything like what I'm playing now. And like at the moment, everyone in the hard house scene is getting a lot of press, but for me it's just like one sort of stage I'm going through, and I'm sure like in a year's time I'll play something else. And it's not a matter of jumping on any bandwagons. It's just like how I'm developing as an artist and as a DJ. Obviously you change.
What's your favourite tune at the moment?
Oh my God! Oh well, mine obviously. They put me on the spot. I'm playing obviously all the new Tidy stuff, and there's a new one on Cacti, which is my favourite label after Tidy Tracks, of course. I don't know what it's called. I just got Cacti number 10, so that's my favourite record at the moment.
Where can we see you playing regularly?
I regularly play the following: Sunday Central, Hot Dog, Serious at the Cross and Ministry Sound, God's Kitchen and Slinky.
What about this summer? What are you up to?
This summer I'm playing for Golden in Ibiza, and also for Jules. Just Jules is doing a night at Eden in the summer, and also at BCM and doing Ayia Napa and Israel. And yeah, really looking forward to the summer.
Tonight's shows proved that there's more to down south than Cornish pasties and cream teas. More like banging tunes and crazy clubbers. It seems like the whole country is going clubbing mad. Our next